Hey guys, this is a segment from the Slumpbuster Podcast. You can find the full episode on any of the various podcast platforms, or of course, subscribe to us on YouTube for more of our content. Other than that, guys, sit down, bust a slump, and enjoy.
So for me personally, my favorite all-time scary movie is The Shining, just because I love that like old school, like ambient feeling to Stanley Kubrick's movies. So that one, I'm pretty sure that's what I put at number one. I can't think of a movie I love more than that one, especially in the horror genre. So definitely that one for me.
Did you have a chance to check out the Dr. Sleep movie that came out like a little bit ago, the sequel to The Shining?
Yeah, so it's funny. Back when theaters were still open in California, me and my girlfriend were kind of always debating, should we go see that one? And I was so skeptical just because I love The Shining so much. And she wanted to go see it, but I was like, no, I just don't want it to ruin The Shining. But then like the reviews all came out and they were all really positive and everybody was saying like, give it a shot. And sadly, I have not given it a shot. So I'm saving it for Halloween. Coming up this month, I'll definitely watch it.
I've seen it. It's pretty good. It's not too bad. There's a lot of callbacks, of course, to the original movie, but it manages to do its own thing. So I think you'll be pretty satisfied with it. So The Shining, like I said, that is a crazy one. One of my favorite like stories from that is Stanley Kubrick. You mentioned him being one of your favorite directors. He has a reputation for being a little hard on his actors in that movie. Yeah. I think there was like a scene in which they filmed 100+ times.
Yeah, so I can't remember the actress's name, but I guess the mom character, I can't remember her name, but for the majority of the second half of the movie, she's like in tears and she just looks like totally disheveled, and like a lot of that is because Stanley Kubrick is like giving her the worst time, like not letting her like rest, constantly like yelling at her, which is terrible. It makes Stanley Kubrick a terrible person, but it got such a great reaction from her performance, which it's like a 1 in a million shot, which he got. So I don't know. Who am I to question the artist?
That's one of those things. When you look back at the stories of why these scenes were so powerful, so amazing, half of it's improv, half of it's the director being an asshole. One of my favorite scenes, and from a movie that I can always just throw on anytime, is Django Unchained. The scene in which they're at the dinner table and like Leonardo DiCaprio figures out their master plan to get Brunhilde back, and he smashes his hand on like one of the glasses on the table. He actually cuts his hand, and I think that's just a testament to how good of an actor Leo is. It's just insane. He just rolls through that scene. That's why it was crazy back in the day whenever there was that whole why doesn't Leo have an Academy Award? What's going on here?
Did he win it for that one? I thought he won it for the one where he like wrestled the bear, which I can't.
Yeah, that's one he did.
Okay. Yeah, he's such a great actor, like method actor as well. That's a great scene just because I think it's the people across from him as he like cuts his hand, they all notice that his like hand is bleeding right away and they just go with it. Like everyone else is just watching him in like shock that he's just going to go with it, and like great performance. You're right.
I like how he's now shifted. So he obviously does the Scorsese movies whenever he can, but now he's doing a lot of the Tarantino ones. Obviously, I mentioned Django. And his most recent one I really like, of course, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, him playing a bad actor. I think that's always interesting when a good actor plays a bad actor in a movie.
Jacob definitely liked that one a little more than I did. I did like that movie. Like him and Brad Pitt both kill it. Like that whole exchange between him and Bruce Lee is like amazing. Like that, I could just watch that all day. Just that one black and white scene with the fight in it.
You know who can't watch that scene all day? Bruce Lee's daughter. I guess she was actually pretty upset at the portrayal of her father in that movie.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it was definitely more of a caricature of her dad than what he really was like. So.
Yeah, if you want to completely counterbalance that, you could, of course, watch the documentary Be Water. By the way, we do have a review on our channel of Be Water, so go ahead and check that out, Slumpbuster audience. Just say it.